Have you ever felt like you're giving it your all, but getting nowhere? You read the books, you listen to the podcasts, you put in the hours, but the harvest you hope for never seems to come. You see others around you, seemingly with the same opportunities, flourishing, growing, producing incredible fruit, while your own life feels like a barren, unyielding field. You ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't my effort producing results? What if I told you the problem isn't your effort, but your soil? What if the success of your life has less to do with the quality of the seed you are given, and everything to do with the condition of the ground you are planting it in? Today, we delve into one of Jesus' most profound and practical parables, the parable of the sower. This isn't just a simple agricultural story. It is a deep, psychological, and spiritual diagnosis of the human heart. It reveals the four types of mindset, the four kinds of inner soil that determine whether the seeds of truth, of opportunity, of greatness will take root in your life, or whether they will be choked out, scorched, or stolen away. This is the secret to why some people grow and others don't. Jesus begins the story. A farmer goes out to sow his seed, and as he was scattering the seed, some fell along the path, and the birds came and ate it up. This is the first mindset, the hardened path. This is the mind that is closed, cynical, and unreceptive. The seed of a great idea, of a life-changing truth, is sown, but it cannot even penetrate the surface. It lies there, exposed and vulnerable. And the birds of the air, the distractions of the world, the cynical voices of your own inner critic, the relentless stream of negativity, swoop down and steal it away before it ever has a chance to sprout. The person with this mindset hears the truth, but they do not understand it. They are too busy, too distracted, too convinced of their own knowledge to allow a new, transformative idea to take root. They have built a hard, impenetrable pavement of pride and cynicism over the fertile ground of their own soul. And so, they remain barren. Then, some seed fell on rocky places, where it did not have much soil. It sprang up quickly, because the soil was shallow. But when the sun came up, the plants were scorched, and they withered because they had no root. This is the second mindset, the shallow ground. This is the mind of the emotional enthusiast, the person who gets incredibly excited about a new idea, a new project, a new resolution. They spring up with immediate, impressive joy. They tell everyone about the life they're going to build, but their commitment is shallow. There is no depth, no root system of true discipline. And so, when the sun comes up, when the first trial arrives, when the initial motivation fades, when the real, difficult work begins, they are scorched. Their enthusiasm withers under the first heat of adversity. They are the masters of starting, but they are the slaves of quitting. Their lives are a graveyard of promising sprouts that never became fruitful trees because they lacked the one thing necessary for all true growth, a deep, resilient, and unshakable root. Which of these first two mindsets, the hardened path or the shallow ground, do you see more often in the world around you, or even in yourself? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew up and choked the plants. This is the third mindset, the crowded, thorny ground. This is perhaps the most tragic of all, and the one that defines the modern condition. Here, the seed is good, the soil is fertile, the root takes hold. There is genuine growth, but the garden is already full. It is choked with thorns. And what are these thorns? Jesus is explicit. They are the worries of this life and the deceitfulness of wealth. They are the thousand other good things that choke out the one best thing. It is the person who has a genuine desire to grow, but who is also consumed by anxiety about their bills, by the endless pursuit of more possessions, by the constant, distracting noise of a life that is too full of the non-essential. The seed of their great purpose is trying to grow, but it cannot get enough sunlight. It is being strangled by the weeds of a cluttered, unfocused, and anxious life. This person is not a failure because of a lack of potential, but because of a lack of priority. They have allowed the good to become the enemy of the great. And so, their life produces no fruit. But still other seed fell on good soil, where it produced a crop 100, 60, or 30 times what was sown. This is the final mindset, the good soil. the receptive, deep, and cultivated heart. This is the person who hears the truth with an open mind, who allows it to sink deep into their being, building a strong root of understanding and discipline, and who has ruthlessly cleared away the thorns of worldly anxiety and distraction to give the seed the space it needs to grow. This is the mindset of the creator, the architect, the master. They understand that their inner world is a garden that requires constant, deliberate cultivation. They are quick to hear, slow to judge, and diligent in their work. And because their soil is good, the harvest is not just a possibility, it is an inevitability. This parable is a profound diagnostic tool. It invites us to look at the garden of our own minds and to ask, with brutal honesty, what kind of soil are we? Are we the hard path, too cynical to receive anything new? Are we the shallow ground, all enthusiasm but no discipline? Are we the thorny ground, our potential choked out by the worries and distractions of a cluttered life? Or are we, by an act of will, by the grace of God, becoming the good soil? The good news is that the soil can be changed. The hard path can be broken up. The rocks can be cleared. The thorns can be uprooted. This is the work of personal and spiritual growth. It is the journey of cultivating a mind that is ready to receive the seed, to nurture it with discipline, and to produce a magnificent harvest. If this story has inspired you to cultivate the garden of your own mind, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Join us as we continue to explore the timeless parables that hold the secrets to a fruitful and abundant life.